Hi, my name's Roland. I'm an engineer here at Warp, and today I'm going to demo how I would use a Cloud Oz agent to build a full stack feature across multiple repos. So first, let me explain the problem that I'm trying to fix. This is a test conversation, and currently, when we're sharing conversations, we have these access controls on different guests that we've invited. So usually, if I were to invite a user, I would be able to remove them through this UI, but there's currently no way to remove team access. So I'm going to try to start a Cloud Oz agent to implement this for me. So here we have the Oz web app where I can view all my Cloud agent runs and start new ones. And I have a prompt prepared already. So this prompt is saying the Warp client sharing dialog currently doesn't let me support team guest permissions. And to support it, we need to modify this GraphQL mutation on the server to support this. And then once we add that API to the server, we need to update the client to implement the UI to remove and then hook that up to the API to actually do it. And then I'm going to tell it to create a plan so that there's a record. And because plans generally help agents think better. And then I want PRs at the end of it for me to review. For environment, we have set up a Warp dev environment, which is basically a container that contains both my server repo and my client repo. So let's start the run. So now I can open this session, and if I have Warp installed, I set this up to open up in my Warp app, but I can also just view it directly on the web. So at this point, the agent has done some research and is drafting a plan, and I'll be able to view this plan both as part of this session and share the plan independently. Okay, so at this point, the agent has quite a bit of work to do. I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm going to go eat lunch and I'll come back. Hopefully, we'll have some PRs that are ready and that I can test. So it looks like it made one server PR and one client PR, which is great. This is actually a good review comment. It's interesting because this bot is something we built using the Warp CLI, which just runs on PRs to review them. So this PR was created by the Oz agent, and then we have an integration built with Warp CLI that's reviewing this PR. Yeah, so this is just a style thing that I'm going to ask the agent to do. So yeah, you can interact with these cloud agents the same way you would interact with any local agent. So in this case, it already finished and it made some PRs, but I'm going to ask it to do some style refactoring. Okay, so the server started up. This is my local build with the change that the agent just made. So we're going to test it out. So this is a test conversation. And then let's see. So now we have this Warp team. The agent has added the remove option. And this should remove it. Yeah, so it looks like it actually just worked in one shot. And if we look at the server logs, yeah, the server has received this remove object guest mutation. It looks like it has worked. To summarize, I asked Oz as a cloud agent to make a full stack change, which involves adding a new server API and then updating the client to add a new UI that uses this new server API. And the agent was able to one-shot it, produce these two PRs, which I went ahead and tested, and it just worked on the first try. I got this feature built, full stack feature, while I went to eat lunch.